Hi, welcome to Kitchen Garden Therapy. My name is Slava, and today I would like to share with you the newest addition to my garden, OLLE Gardens raised bed. In this video, you will learn how to assemble an OLLE Gardens raised bed, benefits of having galvanized steel raised bed. Also, I'll share with you how to fill it up for free using materials around your property, and I will also share what can you still plant in the month of July, because I will be planting in my new raised bed. I would like to say thank you so much, OLLE Gardens, for sending me this amazing raised bed. Links to their storefront and official accounts will be in the description of this video below. So as you can see, this is a modular kit, 12 in 1, which means you can assemble 12 possible size and shapes that fit your garden space. And this planter box comes with 4 corner panels, 4 short side panels, 4 long panels, and they were even so nice to send me a pair of gloves so I can use them when I'm working in my garden or assembling this raised bed. Thank you so much, it's very thoughtful. So this garden bed is weather resistant, also rust resistant. It's made of corrugated steel and coated with a zinc aluminum shield to prevent rust and keep your garden bed as new for many years to come. The galvanized steel material protects the plants by reflecting high heat, and it maintains stable, cool temperature of the soil and moisture. Also, it's 17-inch tall, which provides enough room for all of the root growth and also better drainage. It is perfect to plant deep-rooted fruit and vegetables like watermelons, sweet potatoes, pumpkins, and more. And also, this tall design requires less bending down and protects plants from all the creatures, rabbits, pets, and other animals. So there are 12 options on how to assemble this raised bed. I think I'll go with option 11. It's long and narrow. There are other options that I was considering, number 4, 1, and 2, but I think number 11 will fit my space the best. This kit also comes with a rubber safety strip, or also known as rubber edging, to protect you from cutting your fingers. Also, it comes with 72 pieces of bolts, nuts, and washers, and a little wrench tool to tighten those nuts. Each panel is wrapped in plastic to make sure they don't scratch each other during the transportation, but you have to remove it before assembly. It comes out really easily. It took me maybe a minute or two to remove all of it. The best way to start assembly is to lay down your design on some large surface. I was doing it outside on the grass. It's very easy to assemble. You just basically lining up the corner and side panels. So there are 6 holes on each panel, and you're supposed to use the washer and the bolt on the outside of the panel and the nut on the inside. It's so easy to do. You can see me doing it with one hand. I was filming with the other one. So at first you just have to make it finger tight, but then in the end I'll go around with a wrench tool and make all these nuts sturdier and tighter. They also included some extra bolts, washers and nuts, so if you lose some, don't worry, there are extras. So it took me about an hour. I am almost done. The only thing left to do is to attach those panels over there, the side one and the corner, and on the other side the same. Now I have to tighten the nuts with a wrench tool which they had provided. just to make sure everything is strong. And in the end, I put the safety rubber edging, which is very easy to put as well. You basically just push it gently on top of the edge. It goes in very easy. And here it is, my new OLLE Gardens raised bed is ready. By the way, I forgot to mention that I picked sage green color. There are a few colors available to choose from. There is cobalt blue, midnight gray, ivory, and green. I like this green the most because I think it matches beautifully my garden. Now, in order to fill up this raised bed with soil, first I want to line it with the box that it came in. So all you have to do is to remove the tape, which is plastic, because plastic is not compostable, but the cardboard is. And by putting cardboard in the bottom of your raised bed, you're killing the weeds and the grass, because the cardboard will block the light and it will stop all the weeds from growing, and then eventually it will compost. So this one box that the raised bed came in was enough to lay down in the bottom and cover all of the surface. And as you can see, I made sure to overlap the cardboard panels so there is no weeds coming through. Now this bed is pretty tall, but you don't have to fill it all with soil. All you can do is to go around your garden and see what has to be pulled out, like some lettuce and kale that went to bloom and you don't want them any longer in your garden. Just pull them out. What I did over here, as you can see, I cleared that bed and I have a pile of vegetables and weeds that I can of course throw in the compost. But my compost is full, ready to be emptied. So I decided to put all of these things in the bottom of my raised bed, and then on top of it will go the compost. In a few months, all of this will become a compost as well. But now let's go and get the compost that I have ready. I keep my compost by the garage in the alley in this plastic bin. So now I'll just fill up this portable thing that I use to collect weeds and to carry compost into the garden. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to learn more about composting. I will definitely talk about it in my future videos if you want to. Another free way to fill up your raised bed is to go around and see if you have any seedling trays sitting around with soil. I'm sure you have some. Every gardener who starts seedlings from seed has some that either failed or dried up, like neglected babies. So just empty those containers and add that soil to your raised bed. Of course, you can reuse that soil again to start new seeds, but if you do it indoors like me, I personally don't like to bring the outdoor soil inside again, just for safety reasons, because of the bugs and stuff. I would rather buy new soil to start seedlings again and use this one to fill my raised bed. Now let's get to planting. It's the middle of summer here, July, the hottest month of the year, and I was thinking, what should I plant in my new raised bed? It's kind of too early for the fall garden, too late for the warm season crops. And then I realized that I have a bunch of pots with peppers and other plants that they are kind of a little bit too tight in these pots. You can see the peppers got really tall and big, but the pots are shallow, and I know for sure that these peppers would benefit being transplanted in this beautiful raised bed. So as you can see, I just removed them from the pot together as a root ball. I didn't disturb the roots at all, and I just put them inside this raised bed, and I'm sure they will like their new home. And then I added some basil plants all around. I had basil sprouting really nice. I sowed these basils in June, and now I just went around and plucked some out and placed them over here around these beautiful peppers. I think they'll keep each other great company. So if you have some empty places, spots in your garden, your raised beds for example, and you don't know what to plant, you can transplant those vegetables and fruit that are in the containers and you think those containers are too small, you can just transplant them in the garden and they will benefit from this upgrade for sure. And then you can use those containers to sow some new seeds for fall garden, for example. That's what I will do. In a few weeks I will start sowing my spinach and lettuce for fall garden, and I will use those emptied containers for that purpose. So here it is, my new OLLE raised garden bed. I am so happy I got this one. I like the color. Thank you so much, OLLE Gardens, for sending me this beautiful bed. If you would like to get one of these, please follow the link in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye! Happy gardening!